How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I got something very exciting for us today. Won't be an overly long video, but as most of you know by now, I've received some packages in the mail some packages that I've been doing for a long time. So this is my first item. Some of you guys already seen it, but that's my stove for hot tent camping. I'm hoping to get this. I know it's a bit late in the year. Like I said, I've been wanting it for a long time, but May 24 weekend in Newfoundland, snow, cold weather, hot weather, we're going to get it all. So I'm anxious to try this out now. The reason why I bought this stove instead of a big clunky one was chucking in my backpack. There's a few downsides of it, but I think it's going to work out great. So I got to get her burnt out. Let's gather up some wood and give her a shot. Let's open her up. So up here in the top pouch is a little damper and the funnel. Now, a lot of people are intimidated by this, and some people say you need 2 people to set it up. But I'm going to show you the right way to set it up that you'll just need yourself. What else we got in here? We got the rings. And the spark arrestor, although we'll see how it works out. It also has these chains or rings that you can tie on a chimney, which you're going to need to. Well, let's look at the stove before we set the chimney up. Dandy little poker. That's it. That's the stove. Now, guys, as I'm taking my straps off, I like to throw them back in my bag, so you're not searching for them after. Seems decent, heavy. Now, I opted for this one with just one glass door. I could have had the side doors 2 glass, but it was a fair bit more expensive, and it's just more for me to break, pretty much. Trust me, if you think it's tough, I'll put it to the test. So it's got these handy little hooks on the side that keeps it all together. See? You better make it tough if I'm going to use it. So I rate that as a really easy setup. Nice. Let's get the funnels on the go. Man, it is windy. So guys, the only downfall with these funnels is it's very sharp. And I recommend, and the company recommends, you wear gloves. Unfortunately, in a rush after work, I forgot my gloves. So I've done them without gloves because, well, mechanic hands, my hands is tough anyway. But in the woods, a long ways away, by yourself, with probably no service, the key is to be safe. And to me, the only downfall I see with this stove would be, it's just another way to severely cut yourself. But like I say, take the proper precautions. But just look, it's small, it's handy. And when I first seen it and seen how it all worked, I said, yeah, I gotta have me one of those. So, well, that's my first mosquito bite of the year. Have I set this funnel up before? I did try it in my kitchen, and I will say honestly that my first time setting this up, well, let's just say I invented a few new curse words. But I did find a really easy way to set it up, and I am going to set this up unedited, so I hope my word is true. I guess we'll have to see. Let's go. Now, one thing working against me, I guess, is I'm in fairly uneven ground. This is no kitchen floor, but I'm going to roll her out. Now, see if I can't tilt this down to show you guys. Easy way. Hold on, reposition the camera. As you can see, very uneven. So now the trick to this is, a lot of people, why they figure they need two people, is they'll try to start to roll this that way. That's not the case. That's not the case. You want to have all your rings in your hand, and you're going to start to roll sideways, like that, and take all your rings and put them on. Now as you roll sideways, you're going to bring all your rings further up. Bring them up, bring them up, leave one back, two back. Key is take your time. Go ahead and bring a couple more rings up. And another reason to take your time is you don't want to get cut by this stuff. Like I say, you should wear gloves, 100%. Go ahead and bring more rings up. Bring more rings up. Bring more rings up. Try to keep them as evenly spaced as you can. Now, here comes a bit of a tangly part, but it's still not bad. Still not bad. You're going to start to roll your funnel back. Let your funnel work itself out. like I said, have patience. It takes time. Something the wife says I don't have, but I proved her wrong in this case. As you can see, she's straight and right out. And we have a funnel. And it's just as easy as that. Patience, take your time. I mean, what else do you got out here besides time? Enjoy the wilderness and make a stove funnel. Now, we are going to stick our hose clamp on. Slide on our spark arrestor. Like I said, you still got to be careful with this stuff, because you can see there is sharp edges along, so you still got to be careful. Take your time, there's no rush. Now this is the one I had struggled with too, this one here, because he's got to fit on the inside. Don't forget your clamp. This one has got to fit on the inside of this. What did I say about patience? Here we go. Nothing to her. Now let's find a dandy spot for that stove and set her up. Locked and loaded. So folks, there she is. You can see why those rings are on top of that funnel. And I got her propped against that birch tree because it's very windy. And leaving in the big rush that I did after work, I grabbed that backpack with stove in it, and I got nothing to tie that on, so you have to keep a careful eye for that. Let's get her lit up. I think it's going to be a dandy little stove. So folks, first impressions, it's decent. You definitely need to support that funnel 100% because it's only hooked in with those small hooks. It's throwing off wicked heat there now, like unbelievable. The glass is still clear, but like I said, that chimney, no matter what, had to be secured. So that's good to know, 100%, for when I get out in the bush next weekend. I'll have to have something to tie that on. But I can't see why we can't boil the kettle, eh? Let's go get some water. Oh, right there. That's a good thing I'm boiling this. Just enough for me. So folks, unfortunately, I gotta cut this trip short. Well, not the trip, just the video, because I'm gonna have my cup of tea. But like I said, it was a rush trip right after work. I had to get this done, and my phone is just about dead. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the stove. I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy the stove, and I know whoever's camping with me will too. If you guys want to see more on this stove and more of my content and more of my new tent, May 2-4 weekend trip's coming up shortly. So you guys be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that little reminder. And don't forget the like button as well. So until next time, thank you guys for following on, and you guys keep straining on it.